So I'm the network manager at Fulwood Academy, which is part of the Dunstone Education Trust. We are at the forefront of technology within our academy, so we're very tech first. We're heavily invested in AI as well as other technologies that's around the education sector. In Fulwood, we have roughly about 500 to 600 devices, and it's a range of iPads, desktop computers, laptops, the standard school environment. And we use a variety of different softwares. We use, obviously, Net Support DNA and tools like that. For more administrative things, we use 247connect. The main thing we looked at when we wanted a solution similar to 247connect was we had TeamViewer in place originally, and they moved away from perpetual licensing to subscription based, which there's nothing wrong with that, but those subscription bases were in the thousands of pounds for a handful of machines. And we looked around, and obviously we're a DNA customer, and our account manager reached out and said, have a look at this. And 247connect basically looks the exact same as TeamViewer in the back end and acts the same way. And it basically ticked all the boxes. It was the case of, I don't need to relearn stuff that is more complicated. It's very pick up and go, very self-explanatory. And the fact that it was easily deployed out to my servers was a game changer. And it filled that void of, we do have monitoring systems and accesses to our systems, but if I'm off site or at another site or my technician needs to get in, we have that as our backdoor in and as our break glass way to get to the system. And that was a very key point for what we wanted, as it's our break glass in a sense. We use it quite heavily when we're off site, obviously. And when we're on site, it's not very in demand because we're obviously on site, we can just remote desktop into the servers. But obviously we are growing as a trust and we are expanding. So myself or my technicians not going to necessarily be at our primary academy 24/7. So, but that doesn't mean we can't stop supporting the academy. So having that tool to be able to remote into our system, where some sites have restrictions on VPNs. If we couldn't use our school VPN to connect to our school, we're sort of stuck there. Where 247connect, we can just log in, remote into that server, and either fix an issue that a teacher may be having reset a password, and being able to, oh, I need to put this MSI file to deploy out. We can just drag and drop it from our machine through 247connect straight to the server. It's basically a toolkit ready to hand out to anyone who needs it. The file transfer aspect. And I know a lot of other solutions have the same thing, but I always find there's little caveats where it might not like this particular folder, or the upload speeds are slower, even though you've got a guaranteed upload speed. It's little caveats like that. But the big thing for me that I really liked compared to TeamViewer was hidden folders. On TeamViewer, I always had issues trying to show hidden folders that's hidden by system. And with 247connect, it lets you see those folders and get to them. So, for example, a big one is public shared desktop in the C drive. It's a nightmare to get to it if you've not got access to it. But the fact that I can just put the path in, get straight to it, and put something on there, it's night and day. It's little jobs like that where it's very easy to get it right, but so many get it wrong. And the fact that it does it so well, it's just night and day. My team consists of myself and my technician. He's come from an MSP, so he's used very specific tool sets. So like inbuilt remote access agents from their RMM software. So he's seen a lot of different options and seen what there is. And he'd never heard of net support originally when I introduced him to it, because it's not really a focus for MSPs. And I said, look, this is what you need to learn. Here's DNA. House on Fire loves it straight away. He said, fantastic. Here's 247 Connect. This is our admin tool to sort stuff out. And within 2 minutes, he was already teaching me new things, because he was like, oh, this is really simple. You can do this, this, and this, and this. And it's just that sort of cemented to me that I didn't need to worry about staff training when someone who's never touched anything net support or anything similar to that product to be able to jump in and like, oh, that makes sense. You can do this and do this and do this. And obviously from my side of things, I was the one who onboarded the school, and it was seamless. It was a case of, here's your executable, deploy it however you want. As soon as you deploy it, you just see your machines come on your dashboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. There's no worrying about it. It's just, okay, it's there, connect, we're away. I would recommend it purely on the case of, if you get locked out of your system or you can't get into the building for whatever case, you might be on holiday, you might be at another site, something goes wrong, you get that call from the head teacher or your CFO or whoever it is, this needs to be done. If you can't get on your system due to, it could be the VPN limitations or the device you're on or just wherever you are, having that system for 247 Connect, it's most people's used TeamViewer. Most people's used some sort of remote access tool. And every single one of them all work. However, the fact that you can integrate with Azure and Google, and you have MFA, you don't have that worry of, oh, if I use it, I'm not going to be secure. You've got your MFA, you're compliant, you can set up your rules so only you can get in or your technicians can get in. It's just a tool that it makes sense to have. Even if you've not got something, it's not a massive cost in terms of budgetary reasons. It's fairly simple. You're not locked into, you need to buy this many accounts. It's buy as you go. If you need 5 licenses, 10, go for it. It's a simple tool to basically make your life easier. And from experience, it's made mine easier. We've only had very minor issues. I've not really needed to reach out to support too much. The only issue we encountered was we had a slight issue with our executables to install the software, which the support team found the issue straight away and told me how to fix it. And the account manager and the team reached out asking for all the stuff we used so they can replicate and see what caused it and the root of it. Not many companies will do that. They'll fix it and then just move on to the next job. But even in times where it gets busy, I may not have sent stuff straight to the team straight away. They're not forgetting about it. They follow up. How have you got on? Is it still working? Can you still send us the stuff? They want to know why. And it's not like, oh, it's fixed now. It's not an issue. It was an issue. What's caused that issue? And from a support side of things, that's nice. That's nice reassurance knowing that, yeah, they're not just going to fix my issue and then not fix it for a potential other customer. They'll find the root of that problem and then fix it for everybody, even if it might happen again. And that's what the important thing is for a techie like me. I want to make sure if I report something, it's just not fixed for me, it's fixed for everyone. Yeah, there's so many companies now that's just relying on an AI chatbot. And yeah, they can work, but it's frustrating when you're trying to explain like a really obscure thing that bot's probably never heard of, and it's like, oh well, you can go to this link to report it here. Being able to just call a support number to talk to someone, and as literally within 2 minutes you're answered, the phone's answered. How can we help? That's what you need. It's not just send us an email, we'll get back to you within 2 to 5 working days. There's Call us now, we'll get it sorted for you. I would say go for it. Net support's been around for as long as I can remember, and I've been doing this for over 10 years nearly. And when I first started, I knew of them and I never really took the plunge. And then when I went to bet, my first ever bet, they were on a stand and I got a demo of two products. I got a demo of Classroom Cloud and I got a demo of Net Support DNA. And that same day, we ordered both solutions. That's how good they were and how we threw every single question at them and they answered every single one. And from then, I've stuck with them. I've gone from school to school and took them with me. And from that, I think that should scream a million different words to a lot of different people, where if I'm actively, when I'm progressing, I'm taking them with me, that should show the level of trust and support a company can give. Like I say, it just works. And out of everything you do, that's what you need. You just need something that works, that is reliable.